AJ, it is time. You hear me, AJ?
Are we talking Mitt?
Oh.
Did he revise it?
He already knows.
Oh, we're talking that shit. That is all of it with our guy, PMI Mitt. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for Mitt's Mock Draft 2.0 with Emmett McMahon. Had a baby Mitt. Okay, Mitt. Now, version 1.0 really shocked us all. To be honest, I was discombobulated with the amount of information that was flowing out of your mouth while you were speaking about the draft. 1.0 had Aiden Hutchinson going first, Trevon Walker, Caden Thibodeau, Kyle Hamilton, Malik Willis, Kenny Pickett, Evan Neal, Chris Olave, Sauce Gardner, and Jermaine Johnson out of Last Chance U, rounding out the top 10. Here we are 1 week later. I'm sure you've had your ear to the ground and you've been scouting all these pro days. Is there any changes and how do you feel about it?
Yes, I've had my ear to the ground, Pat, and I've had a lot of changes, honestly. A lot of change of heart.
We thought the first one was good.
Yeah,
just 7 days away.
I mean, we're seeing all this accumulation of information on the internet of these teams that are they want to make moves. Some teams need quarterbacks. Some teams need pass rushers. That's really the top of this draft here.
Okay.
We got a lot of good receivers. We got some teams like the Green Bay Packers looking to make a move to get a receiver.
In this new top 10, in the new Mitt's Mock, you got the Packers making a move?
Oh, the Packers might be making one of the biggest moves.
Man. This comes after Mark Murphy saying things might get interesting. Mitt's like, you're goddamn right. Wait till you see my Mock 2.0.
Bingo, Pat. That's exactly
Put that thing up on the screen, Foxy. Full screen. Aiden Hutchinson's still number one. You like that?
Yes, sir. I think Aiden Hutchinson's a lock for number one. This guy was, we're talking about him as a Heisman candidate. What do you mean? Like, everybody's trying to just add in just random other people. No, it's a lock. Aiden Hutchinson, number one.
Malik Willis, number 2 overall to the Detroit Lions. Wow. Congratulations, Foxy. You got a quarterback.
Congrats, Foxy. You guys finally got a quarterback after Matt Stafford just left you 1 year ago. You guys got 1 year with Jared Goff to really make sure this guy's legit. Give him a redshirt year. He's a project is what scouts were calling him. So I guess he needs a redshirt year. Detroit seems like
he'll fucking be starter by week 4. You think MCDC's going to see what Jared Goff's doing out there and see what Malik Willis? Hey, Goff, we'll pay you $30 million. Go ahead and sit right here, put the headset on, help us get out.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe. I mean,
He
maybe
probably
a little
doesn't
baby
even
line.
need coffee anymore.
Who? Douche?
Malik is his coffee.
Douche.
I love this, Mitt.
Yeah, way to go. This Mock 2.0 is really getting Detroit happy. Let's go to number 3 overall. You have Trevon Walker going to the Houston Texans.
Yes, absolute freak out of Georgia. A lot of people have him going 1. That's the new trendy. That's the new trendy pick. I think he does fall to 3 here, and it's a funny way to say fall, but yeah, he could be the best player in the draft. Could be kind of a bust.
Whoa!
You really don't know with this kid.
AJ, you hear that?
He had a lot of production this last year.
Big upside, Mitt says.
So
you know what they say about what's that? Potential.
Yeah.
Potential get your ass fired. Your dad's been fired because of a lot of potential. You've had to move around the country.
I know.
You've had to move around the country because potential. You don't think it'll scare anybody? You actually got him going to 3 overall, huh?
Yeah, I mean, potential definitely gets your ass fired. But this guy, I mean, he's 6'4". He runs like a fucking 4.6 or a 4.4.
He's super versatile too.
Yeah,
he'll work out.
He played D end and
bust.
D tackle. Now he's kind of playing a little edge. They had him slimmed down at Georgia, so we'll see. Let's see how he transitions as a pro.
Sauce Gardner going to the New York Jets. You had him going 9 overall last week, and now you got him going 4 overall. What happened?
Really, I think his tweet, him saying that he's the best in the draft, it really kind of pushed me. I agree. I honestly agree. I think he's the best player in the draft. He's a hell of a damn player. And also, people think that you're not really looking for corners. How the hell can you cover a Stephon Diggs? How can you cover a Tyreek Hill? How can you cover these amazing players without a corner?
Devontae Parker.
Bingo.
Yeah, you're talking about the Jets in the division, I believe, is what you were alluding to there. It was great analysis. 5, you got Kenny Pickett going 2. the Carolina Panthers trading with the New York Giants.
So the Carolina Panthers are going to get scared here. Matt Rule is going to get scared. He's going to lose his guy. He had Kenny Pickett committed to Temple way back in the day when he was the coach there. The Giants are going to be shopping this pick around. They do not want two top 10 picks, and the Carolina Panthers are going to end up getting scared. See Malik Willis go 2. Make sure just get that one pick up there, and then get their guy.
Okay, number 6 overall, Drake London. This is the first wide receiver off the board. You have Drake going to the Green Bay Packers in a trade with Carolina.
Yeah, I have. So basically, New York here has just taken their pick and parlayed it into a bunch more, or maybe even some assets. And obviously, the Packers, they need a receiver. They lost Devontae Adams. This kid's film, he does a lot of stuff. He can line up in little bunch sets. He can line up on the X. He can line up with other people. He can line up in the slot. He has great separation in the red zone, just like Devontae Adams. I think it'll be
What's
a
his
great
size,
fit.
Mitt? Do you know his size?
He's like, what, 6'4", 6'3"?
He's big old body, yeah.
Yeah, he's big, fast as shit. There's a reason why people think that he's going to go top 5.
Okay, so he's top wide receiver in this draft class via Mitt's mock 2.0 right here.
Yeah, right.
What
now.
happens if Olave puts out a tweet?
I mean, Chris Olave has had a little better, in my eyes, a little better production in college.
So all you need is the tweet.
I mean, honestly, there has just been a lot of hype around Drake London, and that's why I did put him above Chris Olave here.
Okay, Olave is going 8 overall to the Falcons. You got Evan Neal, the first tackle being taken is the New York Giants there at 7.
Yeah, Evan Neal played right tackle and left tackle at Georgia. I think not Georgia, Alabama. I think he's going to have to play right tackle for the Giants. They need a right tackle. They need a plug-and-play guy. So that's why I think that they're going to go with him over Akiwa.
Icky.
Yep.
Jermaine Johnson, you got to figure that out for your mocks.
Yeah.
You gotta learn how to pronounce
Need
these
the
people's
names.
fucking
That's why he's not in the top 10.
Yeah, well, that's probably once he learns how to pronounce his name, that motherfucker's coming right up.
Top 5.
At 9, Jermaine Johnson, he moves up 1. Congrats to Last Chance You, Jermaine, going from 10 to 9. That's probably a couple $100,000 difference. Yeah, JB loves that guy.
Yeah, he's a dog.
He's a dog. And then who do you have slipping into the top 10 here? Edge rusher for the Jets?
Kayvon Thibodeau is dropping here. He's dropping all the way down to 10. A lot of people are saying that he's kind of a turd.
What?
He's had some of his own quotes that are kind of sound like he's uncoachable.
Wait, just real quick. Mitt grew up in football world. Turd means like somebody that is going to get in trouble off the field and in the locker room and everything. It is a actual it is actual word used to define people and describe people. You do not know this guy personally. You're just saying this. Once this word gets thrown around about somebody, it's like a distraction almost. Like, hey, this person is a distraction. It's not good. That's where Mitt is coming from. Not that he knows this guy actually.
No, I do not know him personally. And honestly, I kind of think he might be trolling some interviewers here with his questions or with his answers to questions. Because they're really setting him up. They're setting him up, just asking him like, hey, everybody says you have a bad work ethic and that you're uncoachable. What do you think? And then he just says, well, you guys think I'm Jadeveon Clowney 2.0 and that I'm uncoachable, so that's right. And
Clowney, though, has had a hell of a career. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, he's gotten paid
Thibodeau was the number 1 overall favorite after last year's draft when they put out early odds to go number 1 this year.
Oh, so there's I did not know this about this gentleman, but I assume this is a guy that some coach is going to have to fall in love and be like, yes, we'll be able to handle him, and it has to be some culture. Are the Jets the culture that you think he'll be able to fit into, you think? Maybe Bob.
Bob
Saul.
Yeah, I mean, Bob Saul's
pass
a big
rushers.
defensive guy. I was really looking at the Jets, and their pass defense was abysmal last year. So I was thinking that they have to just definitely bring in at least somebody in the secondary, someone off the edge, and just get it going.
Get younger, get faster, get quicker. And Bob Saleh, great guy to deal with, I would assume, personalities. I hope it's not true about Thibodeau, by the way. That is not cool for this to be happening. Maybe it's just smoke and mirrors for him to drop, by the way. But we will stand by Mitt's Mock Draft 2.0 until Mitt's Mock Draft 3.0, which maybe it'll be status quo, no changes. Laissez-faire. Or maybe there'll be massive differences with more tweets. Ladies and gentlemen, Emmett McMahon with Mitt's Mock Draft 2.0. Way to go, Mitt. Way to go. Guy loves that stuff, AJ. Loves it.
I tell you, People need to listen. Mitt has some gems in there. Honestly, he has real insight.
Thank you, AJ.
Hey, no problem, Mitt. Speaking for Mitt there, or speaking for AJ there. Last week when he started speaking, I was like, oh, okay, it's going to be terrible. Like, I actually thought to myself, this is not going to be good. And then he started dropping dimes like, well, actually, you watched the film. He had a transfer. He wanted this. He's a much better player than people are giving him credit for. And if you look back with that defense, what he would have been, I was literally, I got lost almost. Like, holy shit, what is happening right here? It's incredible work by you, Mitt. You should be proud, buddy.
Thank you.
Mitt knows more people in the NFL than the majority of anyone out there, too.
Yes. Mitt has been in an NFL building longer than anybody that is putting out any other mock drafts, by the way.
Yeah. As sources.
Mitt has been in an NFL locker room picking up jocks and socks since he was like 7, 8 years old. What does he know?
A lot.
We'll find out. We're going to check it. I mean, what if he goes 0 for 10? I mean,